All right, guys, this is not a joke. It is not a drill. It is not an April Fool's. This, unfortunately, is very, very real. My Hero Ultra Impact is shutting down. I kind of saw this coming, but at the same time, it hit me out of left field. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling right now, and I feel like a lot of players feel the same way. So I'm going to do my best to explain everything that's going on in the game right now, everything that's going to be happening with the game in the future, and yeah, just kind of go over everything with you guys from start to finish. So as you guys know, I took a little bit of a break for about 2 weeks now from doing content. Part of the reason was I had a feeling, and only part of the reason, there was more to this, but part of the reason was I had a feeling that something might be happening with the game. I didn't know it was going to be a shutdown. Okay, I want to be very clear. I did not know. Nobody knew. This official announcement kind of hit everybody out of nowhere. But I thought something was a little bit off with the banner schedule, no data mine, stuff like that. And I was like, I can't, really promote a character or promote the game when I don't know what's going on with the game. Okay, so I was a little bit, just getting bored with the game finally, I guess I could say, because there's just no new content. I didn't feel like grinding Ultra Arena. I didn't really feel like playing the game. Like, I like summoning for the characters for the dopamine hit. That was the other part of the reason that I kind of stopped doing content, just because I was bored, honestly. But yeah, hopefully I'm not the reason that you guys spent money in the past 2 weeks. I know sometimes watching videos and get you guys wanting to summon and stuff like that. I didn't even summon on the Todoroki banner. That being said, I know I'm probably the reason that some of you guys spent money over the past year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. And all I can say is hopefully, you enjoyed the game enough that you're not upset about kind of losing that money, because that's how I look at it at the end of the day. Did I get enjoyment out of it? Yes, I did. Okay, it was worth it to me. And I myself am losing a ton from this technically. Okay, so I know better than anyone how it feels, guys. I definitely do. And I'm sorry that the game is shutting down. I wish this wasn't the case, but at the end of the day, at the end of this video, I do have some really, really good news for you. To kind of make it hopefully a little bit better. I don't think it's going to make it all better, but it'll ease the pain a little bit of losing my Hero Ultra Impact. Okay, so let's start by going over this notice here. Notice of service termination. We regret to announce the closure of my Hero Ultra Impact. Thank you all for your support, and we hope you enjoyed playing. We will be keeping the servers open until 11:59 May 18th, 2026. That is roughly 2 months. So please continue to enjoy My Hero Ultra Impact until the very end. All items can be used until the last day, so if you have any items or hero gems in your account, please use them before May 18th, 2026. Also, from today, we are disabling the purchase of hero gems and regular courses. For more information, please check in-game announcements. So good thing is they actually disabled your ability to purchase things for a game that's going into service. Very thankful for that. They could have been more scummy than that. Bad news is they waited till right after all these Impact Fest characters released to do that. So take that how you will. I'm not going to make a comment on whether that's good or bad. It's kind of up for you to decide there on that. But let's talk about a little bit about the finale campaign that's going on to kind of send the game off. So to sum this up, I'm not going to read through it all because it's a really, really long notice. But to sum it up, they're going to be giving you a bunch of free summons. They're going to be redoing all the climax battles and stuff like that, okay? So they're going to give you 10 times daily recruits on all the banners that are out. You're going to be able to summon on the climax battle banners. You're going to be able to summon on the character select recruit, which, by the way, has the new Kirishima and the new Aizawa in it. So if you do want to get those characters, that's where those characters are at. I will show you on the recruit screen when we get there. Okay, but if you want those characters, that's where they're at. And if you summon on one banner with the 10 times free daily, it doesn't take away the 10 times free daily from the other banners. So you're going to get multiple 10 times free dailies from the different banners that are available. So make sure you take advantage of that. Also, all previous climax battles are going to become available. Now, they're not going to become available at the same time. They are going to be available in succession, going in the order that the climax battles originally released, starting with All for One. And also, during this period, you are going to get 8 times the drops, and you are also going to be able to purchase UR tickets and stuff like that. And your tries are increased from 3 tries a day to 10 tries a day. So a lot of good things happening there, but at the same time, do people really care to grind this out when the game's going to end of service? I don't know. That's up to you, but you can finally get, your All For One, your Best Genius, Gentle Criminal, Sir Night-Eye, any of those characters that you might not have been able to get level 130 before. You should be able to get them 130 fairly easily now. Try them out at max level if you wanted to, and just have a little bit of fun with it. So if that's something you're looking for, that is kind of a good way to send off the game, in my opinion. Also, they're going to have all these Climax Battle recruits coming out alongside the Climax Battles. One of them is currently out right now. So that's pretty much the send-off campaign is Climax Battle. Climax Battle and free summons. That's what they gave us, okay? To sum it up for you guys. I don't think it's a terrible send-off. I think it could have been a little bit better. But, hey, at the end of the day, it's all right. Now, going into the recruit screen, let's talk a little bit about this so you guys can see it. So here's your Climax Battle recruit. And you can see the 10 times free daily. Now, I did already summon on this banner. I actually recorded this video once already, and the file got corrupted. But just to spoil it for you, I got the one character that I didn't want. Okay, so my UR drop settings were this. Okay, and I got Bakugo. It literally gave me Bakugo out of the 3 characters I could have gotten. So that's one thing that really annoyed me. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter because pity now for characters is 50. So, and you get a free summon every single day. This banner is here till the end of service. So you will get the new Kirishima and the new Aizawa for free, essentially, which is good. And if you don't summon them, you'll be able to pity them. So there you go. That's how you get the new Kirishima and Aizawa. Now let's talk a little bit about why this game failed, okay? Because I know a lot of people were looking at this game and they're like, why is it shutting down? This didn't feel like a game that was supposed to shut down. They had 2 new characters planned. They had Aizawa planned. They had Kirishima planned. Now they're just kind of throwing them in this banner together. Like, no game plans to have these new characters come out and then, like, goes to end of service. So, like, did the dev team even know it was going to end of service? And my answer here is to hopefully, I'm going to try to put this in perspective for you guys and make it make sense. The dev team knew the game was going to shut down. I don't think the dev team had a timeline or an exact timeline for when the game was going to shut down, or the shutdown was pushed forward, okay? There's a couple of reasons for this, and I'll talk about them here in a minute. But first, let's talk about why part of the reason the game failed. Part of the reason the game failed is because they definitely pulled developers off this game. They haven't confirmed this or said this, okay? This is my speculation, but I almost guarantee they pulled developers off this game a while ago, okay, and put them towards other projects at Bandai Namco. They're not going to focus on this game. They haven't been focusing on this game. There's a reason why, but they haven't been focusing on this game. Thus why you have only gotten new characters and the occasional climax battle and a club festival once every however many months, right? They stopped giving us VE Tower stages and rankings a long time ago. They haven't added any new game modes. They never went into like the USJ and added infinite scaling, which would have been like very simple to code in comparison to like adding a whole new game mode. They never added an event arena to Ultra Arena where you had to use blue characters, red characters, SR characters, villains, heroes, whatever. Instead, what they did give us was a case file, which I would argue was kind of more work because they had to make sprites and stories and stuff like that, which nobody wanted. Nobody wanted case files, and the rewards weren't even that good. So, I mean, basically they gave us, player surveys thinking like, oh, maybe we'll try to like help this game, save this game, bring it back, and then never did anything with the player surveys. People asked for boss rush, people asked for these changes to game modes, new game modes, things like that, and literally nothing ever happened. And I think the only reason I think that would happen, I don't think it was like them just like, pretending to care. I think it was like the few devs that are probably still on the team cared and wanted to try to do something to kind of bring the game back to life, and ultimately they didn't have the manpower. They couldn't do it, right? At the end of the day, that's what I suspect happened, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, now why do I think that? Well, the answer is very, very simple, and this is kind of where the good news meets the bad news. All right, so bad news is the game is shutting down, but why is it shutting down ultimately? Why did they not add content to the game that caused it to shut down? The reason for that is there is a new My Hero Academia mobile game coming out. You heard me right. There is a new mobile game for My Hero coming out. And not only is it coming out, it is coming out this year. Okay, so because that game is coming out this year, that means this game has to shut down. Okay, also, the anniversary of My Hero Academia, it's coming up, right? The 10-year anniversary. It makes sense to shut this game down first and announce the new game coming up. All right, so with that said, let me show you a little bit of news about the new game. Maybe, just maybe, it'll make your day a little bit better, even though My Hero Ultra Impact is shutting down. All right, so we are on a website called gamerbraves.com. They are pretty reliable and a good source of information. Additionally, if you don't believe this website right here, which I'm about to go through, we also have the official K-Labs X page that we can go through as well, K-Lab Gaming. So let's go through a couple of these things here. Fans of My Hero Academia have something exciting to look forward to. K-Lab has officially announced a new mobile game based on the hit anime series, set for a global launch in 2026. The upcoming title comes with the official approval of the My Hero Academia Production Committee, ensuring that fans can expect an authentic experience with their favorite heroes. After months of anticipation, K-Lab has finally confirmed that the game is in development. While many details are still under wraps, like the official title, which we do not know yet, players can expect a fresh adventure featuring fan favorite characters like Deku, Bakugo, and the rest of the UA gang. The timing of this announcement is perfect, with the final season of My Hero Academia airing. This was back last year that this article actually came out. Excitement for the series is at an all-time high. Fans can look forward to seeing the vibrant cast brought to life with the studio's signature style design and dynamic skills. You may recognize these two games. This studio is also behind these games. Okay, so I'm putting that out there. If you like either of these games, which this one's lasted a long time, this could be very, very good news for you. K-Lab, known for popular mobile titles like Bleach Brave Souls, and I'm going to mess it up, which is why I didn't want to say it. IQ, I think I said that right, Fly High, brings a proven track record of adapting anime IPs into engaging mobile games. Their experience gives fans confidence that this new title will deliver a faithful and enjoyable My Hero Academia experience. So it's not going to be Bandai Namco anymore. It's going to be K-Lab. Let me know if you guys think this is good or bad down in the comments, right? While the official title and gameplay specifics remain undisclosed, K-Lab assures players that development is progressing smoothly. Given the studio's history of delivering content-rich and visually appealing mobile games, expectations are high. Players can anticipate seeing iconic moves, signature abilities, and character-driven storylines that capture the essence of the anime. However, there is a notable limitation. The game will not launch in mainland China, so if you're from China, apologies, as the global release excludes that region. But every other region, it's going to release at the same time, so that's also good news. K-Lab promises to reveal more details in the coming months, including gameplay mechanics, monetization systems, and pre-registration information. At this moment, we don't have any of that information. When could we expect that? Oh, very, very soon. I promise you, it's going to be coming. It's coming. Looking ahead, the announcement of this new My Hero Academia mobile game marks another milestone for fans of the franchise, with its 100 million plus mega copies sold worldwide and continued popularity of the anime. The IP remains a powerhouse. K-Lab's upcoming game is shaping up to be a major addition to the growing list of anime-inspired mobile titles, offering players a chance to engage with their favorite heroes on the go. Fans eager for updates are encouraged to stay tuned, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So good information there. What is not mentioned here in this article, and I read somewhere else, I can't remember where, but I want to make this very clear because this is for sure. This game by K-Labs has been in development for 3 years. Okay. And if you think about the timeline of My Hero Ultra Impact, around how long ago did they just kind of stop caring about the game? About a year into the game, really. So if you think about it, it makes sense. I think they stopped kind of focusing on My Hero Ultra Impact, pulled developers from that game, put them on other games, because they knew that the game was eventually going to be replaced by this game from K-Labs, which they think is going to, potentially do better. we'll have to wait and see. Now, this does obviously suck for players like myself who spent a ton of money on My Hero Ultra Impact. Am I going to be inspired to spend money now on a whole new gacha game and start over again? I don't know. It depends on how good the game is, but you know I will be trying to cover it when it comes out, and I will let you guys know. So good news is the My Hero mobile games are not dying out, because people were like, this is the last mobile game after the strongest hero. This is shutting down now. Like, why can't My Hero have a mobile game? It's going to have a mobile game. The idea is it's supposed to have a better mobile game. So we'll just have to wait and see. And just to show you guys the official X page here for K-Lab Games, if we scroll down, you can see all the stuff on Bleach Brave Souls, blah, blah, blah. Cool for you if you enjoyed that game. But I just want to scroll down here, and you can see they reposted all this stuff for the new My Hero Academia game. So I would expect that we can see an announcement very, very soon. Shoot, they might do it tomorrow, but I doubt it. They're probably going to give My Hero Ultra Impact a little bit of time to breathe. So I'm expecting maybe like April 3rd we see an announcement for the new mobile game, but we'll just have to wait and see. So there's your little bit of good news, guys. I hope that makes things a little bit better with this shutdown, but ultimately at the end of the day, My Hero Ultra Impact just failed because they didn't want to invest in the game. If you ask me, they didn't want to add new content. They probably pulled developers off, and hopefully that kind of answers your questions if you were like, this game just got shut down out of nowhere. I think it's been kind of a long time coming, but I don't think everybody saw the writing on the wall. So hopefully this helps. If you guys have any other questions, drop them down in the comments. Either myself or hopefully somebody else in the community can answer them for you guys. And if you enjoyed the video, if you want other people to know about this information, please go down there, hit that like button so other people know, and hit that subscribe button if you guys want to keep updated on the new My Hero mobile game coming out, and maybe potentially other gacha games. And let me know in the comments if you want to see me try any other gacha games that I have not yet tried. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.